Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Charlotte awoke to the sound of a distant heartbeat. The concrete beneath her was warm and moist, as though licked clean by some vast tongue, and beyond her soul door came a chorus of rasping and heavy breathing through 1,000 drooling, drenched jaws. The atmosphere was thick with sweat and drafty. The usual ambience of the cool concrete corridor was replaced by the unmistakable presence of flesh. So, did the text just change its size mid-game? Is that what we're dealing with? This is the... As the door to her cell creaked open, Charlotte soon discovered that she was no longer bound by those chafing leather straps, though found her fingers far too numb to think she had loosened them herself. Looking towards the light edging from the crack of the door, Charlotte noticed something fleshy and glistening retreating from her cell. The owl outside her cold cell was inviting, with a lovely tap, with like a lover's lap. Thick, palpable, it flooded Charlotte's nose and blurred her vision. Her senses ascribed into an ambience of warm autumn and cigarettes at sunset, dog fur and fresh cut grass, strawberry ice cream and sleeping late. The smell of fresh bread and new books. Her head swarmed with a feeling of nostalgia, belonging and feeling loved. Oh, thank God. Huh? It's kind of nice in here. The writhing tendrils painted confronting scenes of seaside villages, quiet bars, fire logs warming countryside cottages and morning rains. Charlotte felt at home more than she had ever before. An intoxicating, addictive feeling of belonging, of being wanted and cherished and loved, and it didn't make sense, but Charlotte was home and everything was going to be okay. This place is awesome. I could just wrap myself up in these lovely tentacles. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I want to go deeper. I feel right to go deeper. Pulsing tubes of quivering meat painted yet more portraits of Charlotte's adult mind, of a joyous, loving past, a childhood milestone, and wonderful achievements of forming friendships at kindergarten, of new puppies, of school tests passed with flying colors, of graduating college, mortarboards hanging in the air, of the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect husband, of... Wait, never happened. I did terrible at school. I never had any friends. I never had a puppy or a job or a boyfriend, let alone a husband. I have school to become a witch. And a fat lot of good that did me, huh? First I have a real job, and they fucking abduct me, take all my stuff, throw me in here. Now even the fucking walls are laughing at me. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Alright, calm down. There's gotta be a way out of here. Just keep going. Oh, shit. Ah, there you are. We were wondering when you'd finally join us. Rummin? What happened to you? What do you mean us? Where is everyone? We're brought here, Charlotte. Can't you see us? Brought, right. We've come to congratulate you. Congratulate me? For what? For saving the world. You did it, Charlotte. You fixed everything. You know, almost everything. What are you saying, Rummin? Oh, come on now, Charlotte. Don't you recognize your own handiwork? What? How? Oh, it was wonderful, Charlotte. We tried everything to get you to use your eyes on us. Hypnosis, hallucinogens, torture, which I voted against, but we were getting desperate. But after a final round of particularly potent lysergic acid, we asked what you wanted. And it worked. You simply said that you wanted everyone to love each other and be kind to each other, and zapped me with your eyes. At first it was frightening to have a horrific mutated woman literally swallowing each of us into her open torso. But once we were absorbed, everything was wonderful. I'm so proud of you, Charlotte. Oh. If I can keep them talking, maybe I can mute them to back. Maybe I can mutate them back when they're distracted. So, what's it like? Oh, Charlotte, it's indescribable to be connected, truly connected, at the synaptic level, to 1,000 friends and family sharing 1,000 secrets a minute, all your hopes and fears, all your joyous and embarrassing memories, really your entire life bared for all to see, with everyone bearing theirs simultaneously and forever, every sensation, physical, mental, and emotional, rippling across a vast network of interconnected minds and bodies. To be separated is to be alone, to live alone, to die alone, with only a hampered language and fleeting contact to convey their thoughts and emotions. Connected is to be part of a living heaven. Did you know that the passage of time is dictated subconsciously by the human mind? That the duration of a minute can be squeezed into a second or stretched to a decade? That's why drowning sailors see their entire life flash before their eyes, or the Mazatic shamans spend their years exploring their minds during 15-minute doses of salvia divin. Oh, God damn it, salvia. The 12 hours it took you to recover, we have spent a septillion years laughing at awkward memories, weeping together at past tragedies, bathing in coital bliss. Ew. Huh, that actually sounds pretty rad. But why are you not just a wart face on a massive brush meat rummy, like everyone else? Well, we needed a face for the rest of the plan. Between the emotional orgies and the, actual orgies, we had a little debate. We decided that I was the most goddess. Goddessy. Between the orgies, between the fake orgies and the real orgies, eh? That's, oh boy, yo. You're pretty gaudy, though. It's not bad. Goddish. The one that looked most like a goddess. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you're like tall, dark, voluptuous, kind, not covered in dirt constantly. Wait, what plan? Expansion, of course. No. Why aren't my eyes working? What do they do to me? Charlotte, think about it. The Chesapeake Coven was great and all, but we were never going to convince the entire world to stop being awful to each other. If we were to absorb the human race, there'd be no more suffering, no more bigotry, no more hatred, just an eternity of quiet bliss until the sun swallowed the planet. If you let us out, we can double our mass every day. Then 27 days we'll have absorbed both North and South America, a quick swim across the Atlantic, and we'll have the world a week later. The entire world connected, Charlotte. Can you imagine a greater paradise? All we need is for you to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of the sanatorium. All we need is for you to get the dumb witches to build a portal down here large enough to get us out of the sanatorium. We're not as squishy as we thought we'd be. There's already too much bone in here. Can't fit through the exit. Can't fit through the exit into Miskatonic's underground tunnel network. But what if they don't want to be absorbed? I mean, I'm literally your first customer, and I'm not feeling the sales pitch. Well, of course you're on the fence, Charlotte. You're a chest-and-cooked witch with a scrambled brain. But think of all the normal people out there. The homeless, the jobless, the depressed, the suicidal. Be absorbed to be free of the burden of life. No obligations, no debts, no politics. Nothing but the embrace of loving community. You know, anyone adamant about staying individual will change their tune after a brief swallowing. What? They've done something to my eyes. My only option is to talk my way out of this to get help. Oh, come now, Charlotte. Anyone with reservations will quickly change their tune once they're part of the community. I mean, we'll be blanketing the entire world with our euphoric mass, so the only other options would be to starve to death. We're not monsters, Charlotte. You can't just force people to join you guys. Because Living Heaven. Living Heaven sounds like the name of a Bloodborne boss. Like, actually. And like it already halfway is, there's Living Failure. But like, Living Heaven is different enough, but still right up there. Because it's wrong. It doesn't matter how lovely it is inside your community, and it doesn't matter how terrible it is on the outside. People have to be free to make their own choices and to think their own way. And if your choices are assholey, dealing with assholiness brings the groovier people closer together and pushes the assholes further away. It always does. But just robbing everyone of their individuality and absorbing everyone just to take away the promise of the future. Forcing everyone to be as good as they are today, preventing them from potentially being even better tomorrow, and it means, and absorbing assholes don't make them slightly better, it just makes you an asshole. So, rather than ushering in a new age of humanity, you're saying we should just keep this incredibly feeling to ourselves? I mean, at this point, sure, you've already, I don't think we can turn you back. I mean, yeah, wouldn't that be better? To not have strangers swimming around inside you or whatever? Yeah, not happening. This is the next stage of human evolution, Charlotte. It might be rough for the first few years, but the slow and deliberate consuming of all mankind. Yeah, but it'll all be worth it once everyone's a part of us. Trust us, Charlotte. This is what's best for humanity. The girl raises a point. Negative emotions could perpetuate across the network. It would be in our best interest to exclude toxicity from the community. Shun the assholes and only let groovy people in? Sounds familiar. Exclude ourselves. Let those that wish to seek us out join our community. Hey, now there's an idea. How about this, Charlotte? You let a few people know that the university is now a gateway to a living heaven. Get the rumors started. Anyone that wants to shed their responsibility alive can come down here and, you know, decide for themselves if they want to join us. That's not bad. That seems okay. So you'll just stay here, not bust out and swallow the whole planet? Nah, you were right. If we force the world to conform to our standards, we'll only get more and more toxic. And if we're gonna save the world, we can't become douchebags that we're trying to save it from. Yeah, exactly. Besides, as word gets out that heaven is real and hidden under the basement of the Miskatonic, people will flock to be absorbed anyway. We'll swallow the world, albeit at a slightly slower pace. Those we deem toxic will be left outside alone until they adjust their behavior or starve to death. Yeah, sure, as long as you're not forcing folks. Wait, where'd you say we were? Under the university, the Henhouse Sanatorium. Huh. Guess that's better than renting, huh? So, I'll come visit sometime, I guess. We know you'll join us one day, Charlotte. Yeah, probably not. Bye, guys. Hey, that worked. How about that? I wonder if that fucks up their plan. Oh god, let me save. Wow. really gone. Oh. Yeah! I mean, I should have known this. She was gonna, like, make it out. But yeah, Nutty Ann. Annie? Nice outfit, lovey. You look like a severed bullock. You didn't get absorbed into the monster? What monster? Shit. The monster that rest the staff turned into. The thing in the basement that they call the next stage of human evolution. The vast network community of like-minded individuals that want to absorb the entire world into their mass as some terrible act of philanthropy. The thing that was worthy experimenting on me for. The thing my friend betrayed me to become. You know, that thing? No, they only really tell me the lunch menu for the day. So you turned the staff into monsters. Gossy? Just one big monster, and I don't think I want to ever go back downstairs. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, sweets. Well, is it dangerous? Are they in pain? Do you need my help with something? Well, no. They seem super into it, actually. They told me they're not gonna, you know, break out and absorb everyone on Earth. And they let me go, so I guess they weren't lying. Then, how about you take a minute to breathe and come rest your weary noggin? Yeah, you're right. Rest your dirty grime-filled noggin on those huge-ass thighs, girl. I barely know anything about anyone. Yeah, not even your best friend, apparently. So tell me about yourself. Well, I was born in London, but we moved out to the West Country because Dad wanted to be a farmer. He was an accountant. My mom looked after me and my brother. Turns out the only thing Dad could grow was carrots, so me and my brother would spend all day up at the market selling carrots for, you know, real food. I remember when I brought home my first girlfriend. I was so psyched that I was into girls. Your dad was so psyched that you were into girls. Every father's dream. Is it? Is it? I guess, other than the alternative, being into boys. It's like, oh, I don't want you to get pregnant. Well, if you're into girls, you can't get pregnant, so, hey. And then mom's like, but Harold, what about grandchildren? And then the dad beats her. He tore out every carrot in the garden and made the whole family this giant stew. This bright orange sludge. Best thing I ever ate. I'm sorry, what? Then the cannibalism started spreading from London. Feral folks started showing up, and we all joined in, of course. Suddenly, the people didn't want carrots anymore. Don't know why. They went great with man steak. One day, some American bloke put a notice up on the town's bulletin board, promising money for the test subjects to come to Massachusetts. I just wanted to collect my earnings and go home. My brother's such a big fucker. They went and hired him as a monster hunter. What's a feral folk? People that just ate too much people. There's the normal lads that sort of just enjoy the chaos. Go to the pub, cheese and onion crisps. Shag the landlord's boy. Quick murder on the slog home. Barbecue tomorrow if the weather's good for it. Then the ferals say, bugger the pub. Let's just perch outside and wait for the first dozy sod who wanders out for a piss and tear him to pieces. Goddamn, what the fuck's up with London? Know what I mean? Cannibal apocalypse and there's still pubs. How else are you gonna enjoy it? So what were the requirements for becoming a witchy poo? Am I allowed in? Well, you need to be brainwashed into thinking that the world's fundamentally broken and you and your coven are the only people who can fix it. And chicken soup. Chicken soup? Spend all night out in the rain dancing around in the necky. You're gonna want a lot of chicken soup. If if you can come up with a unique recipe, you're in. Toes. Huh? Chicken and toe soup. So toe meat off like a chicken wing. Like hum hum hum. Yeah, that's definitely a unique recipe. Meet me at midnight for your complimentary artificial sense of belonging and frostbitten ass. So now that you've saved the day, are you gonna go back to your coven, kiss some frogs? That's a princess, and I wouldn't call merging the entire university into a giant tentacle monster with my eyes saving the day. For all the horrible stuff they justify by saying it's for the greater good and whatnot, I'd call putting a stop to that saving the day. It's just lucky I talked them out of busting out of the university of absorbing everyone, and they only stopped out of self-interest, keeping out toxicity or whatever. They get the idea that it would all be worth it. The whole planet's in danger. And you can just use your eyeballs on them again, right? And zap them into mush. That's the weird thing. My eyes don't work anymore. I tried zapping them and nothing, I guess. Normal now. You know, my whole life has been surrounded by people who I thought were like me. I liked going to school with the other mutated kids. I liked my coven. I thought they were gonna save the world. When they told me to go work for the biggest occult university in America, I was excited. This place sounded super cool, and I thought it was full of more folks like me, folks who wanted to help people. But that's all fucked up. Even the people whose ideas I agree with have these malicious agendas inside them. It sucks. So I'm done with people. I'm just get away from civilization. Oh, the Mad Hermit method. I like it. You can borrow some of my hair, make a nice beard. Actually, I was thinking like, you remember that thing about going to England and the shotgun on the umbrella stand and the pea green oven and the polka dot dress? 'Cause that sounds, you know, kind of cool. I can get a dress at the harbor. Really? Would I like fit in over there? Well, no, you're a Yank. You need to fix your accent. Say blimey. Blimey. Terrible. Heh. But I still gotta figure out what to do with the monster in the basement. First, you gotta pack your stuff up and get out of this straitjacket, my lovey. Yeah, I guess you're right. I kinda can't believe we're doing this. I'm kinda like nervous, you know? I've never been outside New England, and now I'm going to Old England. Bloody bugger. Bloody ass bugger biscuits. Am I doing it right? Well, you got the topic down. Bloody ass bugger biscuits. Are you gonna get ready too? Well, let's see. Shirt? Yep, I'm ready. Ah, well, you know, whatever keeps the dangling bits from popping out. You're also wearing shorts. Huh? Well, what do you know? Well, we're probably gonna need some cash dollars at some point. Boat tickets, lunches, stuff like that. Plus, if I'm gonna be Charlotte Lestrange, human girl, I'm gonna need some non-witchy stuff. Jeans and whatnot. I'll snag a few paychecks on the way out. It's not like anyone here will need them. Fair enough. Ugh, don't remind me. I get brain scrub after what happened in the basement. Hopefully being a million miles away will help. Pfft, you said that they were super into it. Plus you got to save the world and all that bugs. Guilt-free transaction in my book. Yeah, I guess. No, if we're gonna go on sick marriage adventures, we should probably say something nice about each other at least once. What's a nice word for, succulent? Okay, so we'll put that on hold. Charlotte, your ass is succulent, is what I imagined she was gonna say. Fucking Mindy's still here? Day 3 without more than announcements. I'm frightened, Charlie. I'm scared, alright? We were big fish in a small pond back in Tuscan. Sure. But we were happy. We got milkshakes. We got the crick. We got a dame on each arm and change for the moving picture every night. Damn it, Charlie. Now we're here. New York goddamn city, and I hope you're happy. I've been... Oh man, I got dizzy. I think I'm dying. Hold on. My head's going all wobbly. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to fix it. It is very small. I may just pass out at some point and die. I've been shot, Charlie. I've been shot, but it hurts the worst in my heart. I miss Tuscan, Charlie. I miss home. How'd you dare wash my blood off your hands? What the hell was that, Mindy? Oh, of fucking course, the lunatic with the microphone is still alive. We should probably go tell her she's out of a job, my lovey. She won't figure it out until a couple of weeks after her wage paycheck doesn't arrive. What a shame that would be. Oh yeah, this is the part where she gets pissed. I've seen this. She's cute. So let me get this straight. You were hired as a security guard a week ago, and within that week, you managed to flagrantly disobey security protocol by entering a classified primordial ooze extraction facility without the proper clearance, steal the valued possessions of a Miskatonic off-site employee, stop the transport of invaluable supplies and equipment to the plateau of Ling by dismantling portal production in Delwich, destroy the most prestigious occult science school in North America, and convert the entire facility and student body of said establishment to a mutated abomination of flesh and tentacles hosted by your best friend. And rather than solve any of these problems, you're taking a half-feral Cockney cannibal who you met when she professed to want to eat the lower half of your body on a romantic vacation to elope in a country overrun by psychopathic man-eaters. Hello, Annie. Hello, Mindy. Now wait a heckin' minute. First of all, the only reason they hired me was to use my eyeballs for their creepy bullshit. Secondly, the primordial ooze extraction whatever was torturing kidnapped locals with fear experiments and cutting their brains out to suck the goo out with giant syringes. Thirdly, the Dunwich portals were created by keeping Lizzie's twin brother in a vat of primordial ooze, keeping him trapped in agony, so I let him out. The monster in the basement, which by the way is a fucking sanatorium for performing experiments on nutty folks, was a result of them using my ooze-warping eyeballs, and it worked just the way they wanted to. And I only took the dead Randy stuff because the deep one it all belonged to finally escaped that horrible place. Even more in my defense, everyone really seems to be enjoying being a big gross monster. Yeah, see, I thought this was all gonna be more catastrophic, but everyone seems to be happy. Except for maybe Mindy, because she's not gonna get paid anymore. It's like she's out of a job, but... like, really a lot. Cosmic fun times, from what I saw. And if it's any correlation, I took a chunk of her... If I took a chunk of her, I'd probably get dysentery. Because she's... That dress is 12 seconds old. Be that as it may, and I'll find myself out of quite a cushy number. You may have heard that I recently acquired tenure. Yeah, you screamed it into my brain every morning over the Tenoi gave me the inkling. Congratulations, by the way. I spent my years here examining every single thing that occurs on campus. Every experiment, every spell, every invention, every miracle. Portal teams to Ling prepare for Dunwich on Thursday. The morgue is empty on Fridays. Building materials for engineering department explosion arrives on the 3rd. Corrupted lab coats are incinerated every second Wednesday. Outpost radio check-ins on the check-ins is from 6 to 7. Team to investigate missing check-ins leave the next day. The bursar head to the bank on the 28th. Tuesday is taco night. It was your bum. Succulent. I meant your bum. Is this the time? Like a pork chop. You wanna know how we say your ass is like Sunday dinner in America? You look nice. Well, you look like a... Well, you look like a coiled up shit. You just happen to have a succulent bum. Don't make me laugh when we're getting scolded at. Jeez. I love you too. Shut up. God, Mindy is so angry. Well, if you're so damned in the know, how about how the university runs? Why didn't you ruin it? You'd probably be good at it, being a complete cow and whatnot. Because a university requires staff. And where is our staff currently, Charlotte Lestrange? We would like to know this too. We're just now getting back. Hey everyone. Shouldn't you be clean? And that's where we are today. An exciting story, we full of twists and turns, friendships forged and broken, secrets uncovered, dark plans started, and lessons learned. I feel I missed something. This is an address. Oh, this fucking dash looking fool. Okay. So why are you telling us this? We're talking to you! Well, with most of the facility congealed to a mask of midday, out of the rest of us, you're the most senior and high-thinking member. Really? So you're in charge of the Miskatonic. If you want to be, I mean. Since you and Billy are interdimensionally connected to Yog, you'll have all the knowledge of the known universe at your disposal. Which means no more invasion experiments on innocent members of the public, no more monsters autopsies, no more primordial loose collecting or portal making, no more evil stuff for the greater good. We can start making real leaps in occult science and technology with you guys at the helm. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try my best to speak this Yogian. Kalathwan taktik rin galarqui orn photographer. Mek yakshadath Guathqui kavak side nap kurinin. Yaksadath keyboard massive dick ass super man. Come on guys. Miren kibala epset zamzams ngart. Will someone make us grilled cheese? You can have as many as you like. Okay, let's get started. Oh, that's it? Oh, man. Jack Kalis. Hey, Jack. Hey. You're probably not watching this, but if you're watching this, good story. Good little story. I do wish you could have... Starring head department. Huh? Wait, who are these? Are these Patreon backers? School students. Are these Patreon backers? Alpha backers. That's a lot of backers. That's more backers than I thought. I think this game did have a successful Kickstarter. Beta backers. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to give it money. Jim Sterling! Yo, what up, though? I wish the credits wasn't going so fast, but I'm glad I saw Jim Sterling. I like Jim Sterling. This seems kind of like his game, maybe. But yeah, other than like the weird soft crashes that required me to force the game to quit, and the fact that it takes like 5 minutes to start up, and those are technical issues, game issues. I wish they could have still made it a side scroller, and I wish it was a bit longer. Just as I thought. Ah, there you are. We're under the impression you would not join us. And I was under the impression you would join the world. You thought better of it. A selection process was devised to keep toxic elements out of the community. Shall I would inform the world that we are heaven and those willing to join us will be worthy. Yeah, see, she doesn't fully agree with you, so I don't think she's gonna do that. Yes, I'm entirely sure she will. Or perhaps she'll leave you down here and run off with a sharp-toothed gorilla companion. What? Why would she do that? Possibly because she sees you as a repugnant mass of flesh with the soul of ideal one should lock in a basement. Possibly. We are heaven. The another world of us would be to deny an eternity of bliss for all mankind. She would bear the greatest crime against humanity in history on her shoulders. Seems like she's fine with that. Then you, Thirst, must make the Dumb Witchers release us. Oh, I have no power over them. They listen to the little one. The little one listens to the girl. But I have an idea of my own. We don't need your ideas, Thirst. Just get us out and tell the world that we're here. Our selection process will do the rest. Ah, yes, I assume you will be personally screening every single person on Earth to determine any personality flaws. All 2 billion of them? Oh, right. Fine, what's your plan? In lieu of spreading heaven across the world, the ambassadors will travel from city to city, creating individual communities of flesh. These can then be observed as your little selection process demands. Those found to be amicable can be absorbed as single entities, whereas those found to be toxic can be left to rot. Does that sound like fun? In theory, that'll work, but I refuse to be separated from heaven. And even if I accept to remove myself and create individual communities would require Charlotte's eyes, which we don't have. No, you don't. Would you like them? At last, how do you feel? Debilitating, eye-watering blisters, the emotional matrimony of contentment and peace that is as satisfying as exhilarating. I'm still connected, I refuse to leave heaven. I just wonder if this is going to work. That is the strange thing about humans. Like-minded individuals always converge to share their common interests, only to attempt to outdo each other's knowledge or passion for any given subject, which leads to mild thoughts becoming extreme righteous causes and a sense of elitism and hostility towards outsiders. What are the hells of religion, or the far wings of politics, if not sensible ideas rotting in the convergence of human minds? Have you heard a European talk about their football? Trust me, humans are incredibly predictable. You would jump at the chance to be connected into a vast real community. The only thing to fear is that you'll find a way to ruin it. Are you ready to go? Sure, where to? And that's it. I'm kinda sad it just ends there. Like, the story, again, short, and like, it goes real fast. And quite honestly, that's like a management problem. I know there's problems in developing the game, but I personally think it's really, really good. Oh man. And like, it's weird. It's fucked up, and theirs is actually super evil. Like, the Living Heaven wants to do good, but theirs is super evil. But other than that, everything seems to have like worked out for the better, you know? And good God, the art and all the characters, everything is cute. But yeah, that's great. I love it. I like it. I love it a lot. So I guess thanks for watching. Thanks Jack for making this. Next visual novel I play, it's probably gonna be Sakura something, whatever the next Sakura game is. 428 Shibuya Scramble, I'm probably not gonna count as a visual novel. I'm just gonna do it, but not until after October. Fuck, I'm not even gonna do Sakura until after October. I gotta go prepare for October. I gotta go finish Fatal Frame. And I gotta, what time is that? I gotta finish drawing my Waluigi yet. But that's it. Great game. Thanks everyone involved.